would you look at that? Here it is, my Bleach review is out in a timely fashion. Brought the intro back, of course, after 2 weeks of having it absent. I guess you should call this some type of miracle. I mean, I had to do it. I had to do it. Okay, it's me, Captain Days. We live action. You already know what it is. Here to bring you Bleach chapter 655, titled The Miracle. Immediately, it picks up right where the last chapter leaves off, with the miracle clearly with his ass whooped by my boys Byakuya and Renji. The best part of the chapter. To me, the best part of the entire chapter, which is why Byakuya is my favorite captain, is when we see Star Knight M. He goes on and gives a speech about the miracle, what it should be, what it is, what it isn't, and out of nowhere you just see Zen Bunzak. You see the pedals strike him right in the head. It's right in the head, and even Renji is shocked. He's captain. Now I don't know why he's shocked. I don't know why he's even questioning what Byakuya did. Maybe he was saying, Captain, like, damn, I wanted to see what else he was going to say. Because he was finna, you know, you could tell he was geared to do something. He's like, I'm going to show you all a miracle. And we see his helmet go flying off. Just flying off, and it lands. And Momo, of course, pisses me off. Pisses me off with her. Oh, do we really have to go this far or take it to these extreme measures? Look like he'd have just bled out on his own. He just would have died just sitting there. Just stuff like that just annoys the hell out of me. Like, you silly, stupid ass Shinigami little girl. She pulled some similar crap like this when she got all bubbly and emotional when she seen Aizen again. Yeah, I get it. She fell for Aizen. Aizen, he tricked and deceived everyone, but especially Momo. Aizen looked up to Momo since she was in the academy. We all seen the flashback. Alright? But yet, she would still call him Captain Aizen. You know, she even told Toshiro during the video feed that old man Yama set up in the Rankar art, maybe, you know, it's a way they can try to talk to Aizen or see what's going on, or try, you know, just stupid stuff like that. I can't stand that. I mean, and I like the part when Byakuya, he says, finish him. And come on, even for people who do not play Mortal Kombat, who know of it, they know the term finish him or fatality, flawless victory. Things like that. That's the first thing I thought about with Mortal Kombat, but I loved it. I loved it. And Byakuya, oh no, he didn't stop. He did not stop there, because Shinji had a point. He said, look, stop being so naive. You know, the way he was talking, he was able to figure out our abilities. And why waste time sitting there lollygagging with the enemy when you should just kill him instantly? First they whooped his ass. Then that wasn't enough, so Byakuya just killed them. And that's what I like. This is war. This is what you're supposed to do. You know, not just leave the enemy wounded to just bleed out. No. They don't know nothing about this guy. And Byakuya took the exact appropriate measures that I would have taken. That this is what I expect from Byakuya. Hell, from the way Shinji was talking, he did the same thing too. But like I said, it didn't stop there. Byakuya. One panel they showed his foot. And then you see Byakuya look back. And you just see Zen Bunzak, the pedals just come down on him just even more. You know, Byakuya's like, let's go. Sort of in a similar fashion, we have Hashwell, the way he took out Basby. Basby, Hashwell went walking up the stairs. So like Byakuya went walking up the stairs. I loved it. I really did. But then we see, of course, as they're all walking off, you see this big ass giant boot just comes out of nowhere. Boom, just sits up. And they're turning around like, what the hell is this? And it's so massive. They're not even looking up. They're just looking at the foot. And that's when they're like, call me crazy, but I think it's a giant foot. And then they start to look up. You see Star Knight M. He just gets bigger and bigger. Shoulder hitting structures. And of course, even though he's real big, you know, his clothes grew as well. Also his armor and his weapon. But whatever. At this point, nothing shocks me anymore in Bleach. And we see Star Knight M. the Mercy. I think it's Gerard. I think it's I'm pronouncing Gerard Valkyrie. This guy, this is his ability to get big. I think he says to take the damage he received and convert it into what you see before him. Into this massive godlike just size. So let me get this straight, correct me if I'm wrong. So if he takes a giant, massive amount of damage, he's just gonna get into that size or convert it into whatever he wants to, but he just chose that size? What if it was a tiny amount of damage? Would he have just been on some Ant-Man stuff? I mean, maybe I'm missing something. But whatever. Like I said, at this point, nothing surprises me anymore with these Star Knights. So as this guy gets massive, I mean, nothing is working. He wipes out all of them. All of them. This motivator is taking pointed structures, picking them up. He's throwing them. We see Momo get ready to fall. Shinji grabs Momo. Then we see the giant hand. He crushes what it looks like. You know, we all know Kubo's little tricks by now. It appears that he crushes Momo and Shinji. Alright? Byakuya does Zenbon Zakura. You know, he shoots the pedal at him. Then the motivator just blocks it with the palm of his hand. Back smacks the structure with the shield. No more Byakuya, as it seems. And then we see Renji and Rukia. This motivator, he just everything. Mess up everything. And you see, of course, without his helmet, he has markings and everything. He says, "You will address me as Gerard Valkyrie, Star Knight M. the Mercy." Not the Mercy, I'm sorry, the Miracle. Damn. So, it just ends right there with this shadowy, just crazy depiction of himself, just real giant. And we see the Shinigami laid out. Momo, Shinji, Byakuya, Renji, Rukia, all laid out. Now it's the end of the chapter. Bleach 655. Now, this is the thing. Why does this not impress me at all? Why does it not impress me? We've seen this power before. Well, we've seen a similar version of this power. Let's see, I believe it's spotted number 10/0, Yami. Now, yes, the way they both got big, it was due to two different reasons. You know, Yami just got mad and just get bigger. You know, I was told that by my cousin, you know, it sort of works like with the Hawk. You know, there's different versions of the Hawk. And there's so many different versions of these comic book characters. Got 8 million versions of Spider-Man, different versions also universe of Hawk, but whatever. We see Yami got big. This guy got big. I'm sorry, I'm not impressed with this power. Now, this is the thing. We all know Bleach, especially the characters. There are different techniques and abilities within Shinigami's Bunkai. There are different attacks and techniques within the Spada abilities. Same thing with these Star Knights, these elite guards. And especially as we've seen with Star Knight X, that just wasn't it for him. When he first activated his Volt Standing, that wasn't it for him. You know, so I'm wondering, I don't think this is Volt Standing. Of course, this is just him activating the Mercy ability. Why do I keep saying Mercy? The Miracle, damn. So, with this being said and done, they're all taken out. Hisagi was sniped. He's down. Nanao, fatigued. I mean, well, you know, fatigued, and Shunsui's fatigued. And Star Knight M, you know, the Valkyrie he just took all of them out. All of them out. So you know what? The question is, who's next? Who's next to step up? We all know the whereabouts of Kenpachi, Miyuri. Now, with him being very big like this, clearly whoever else in the vicinity, they can see him. So is Ichigo gonna jump in? Is Urahara gonna jump in? Is Shinji gonna, not Shinji, I'm sorry, but Yoruichi gonna jump in? Or the Fullbringers? Or Halibel? Who knows? At this point, who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. So it's really the Fullbringers, Ichigo and friends, or Halibel. Or Aizen. One of those. Now watch next. Man, this whole setup, the way this chapter ended, it really has me waiting, just anticipating next week. Now I just can't wait for next week's chapter. Overall, I thought this chapter was okay. It went by fast to me. You know, this chapter, it seemed okay. I'm not impressed with his power or his ability, but this is what we've seen so far. Like I said, this is just showing the power of the Miracle. He probably has other techniques or abilities within this ability, in his Volt Standing, things like this, but I'm not impressed with this Mercy thing. miracle. You know what? This is probably the third or fourth time I done said mercy. You know, I should have kept the counter how many times I kept saying the mercy. But with the miracle, I guess it really seemed like, I guess it really was a miracle. He got headshotted by Byakuya Kuchiki with an improved power-up, trained from the Royal Guard. And then he got hit even more. But yet, this motivator still was to take the power. So that means no matter how much damage he receives, he can just convert it into something. So that means it has to be an instant death. Because upon first reading the chapter, I thought his head was gone. Completely. But, damn, this... It looked like it's coming very close to an end. I mean, who's left? We have Askin Naklavar, Star Knight D, the death dealings, you know? And Grimjaw needs to get up and handle this clown for real. And then we have Hashwoth, Uryu, and of course, the almighty Juha Bask. So something has to happen. And I actually thought this was a setup to where Shinji could use his Zanpakuto, I mean his Bunkai. But like I said, maybe he did, because at the last panel, the last chapter, the last page, and the main panel in this chapter, you see, I can only see three. I think Byakuya, Renji, and Rukia. You don't see Shinji or Momo unless they're in the rubble somewhere, unless I missed them. But maybe Shinji was able to move out the way real fast. We've seen it so many times in Bleach and other animes where it looks like someone gets killed or smashed and they're not dead. They move out the way just in time. But to see Shinji take on this whole thing by himself, I don't know, that would be impressive. He had to have a very, very, very strong Bunkai. Seeing as how I don't think he mastered his Bunkai. We know this is not his true ultimate form of his Bunkai. So, I don't know, man. So, tell me all what you guys think. Are you impressed with this power? Who do you think, and who do you think is going to show up to defeat the miracle? You know, I don't know so far. And I know King of Lightning, he had an interest in the miracle, but I don't know, man. I'm going to watch this review, see what he thinks about this whole power. Just that whole getting big and muscular thing, to me, that's just not impressive. It's very simple and just basic. Yes, the way he does it may seem a little bit different, but still. But I'm pretty sure it will get explained even more throughout this battle. But hopefully this won't go on for 7 freaking chapters like a lot of these Bleach fights do. But if it's a Bleach fight I do like, you know, like anything with Ichigo or Grimjaw, you know, or Genjo. I can't wait till Genjo comes back. I know a lot of people don't like Genjo or the Fullbringers, but whatever. Genjo is my boy. I can't wait till he comes back. I don't know who he's going to fight, but whatever. So it's me, Captain Vibes today. Give me your thoughts, comments, and concerns. Thank you all for watching. See you next week for Bleach Chapter 656. I'm signing out.